Hello friends, in today's video we will see how to load the delimited data to the database tables. Here our source is the flat file and the target is the DB. So here we are using the Oracle DB and the source is the flat file. So the flat file is in delimited file. So the delimited file can be in different formats. It can be in CSV file, that is comma separated file, and the other one is TSV. In tab separated file, or it can be in pipe or semicolon. So let's see how it will look in the file. So this is our source file. So here we have 4 columns: ID, first name, last name and city. So to identify the data in this file, so we have this field separator. So we spoke here, right, the field separator CSV TSV. Here the field separator is semicolon. So the first column is ID and the second column is the first name. So between these two files, so we have a semicolon. So this differentiates telling this is the first name and this is the last name and this is city. So these are source file, and to load the data we need to get the T file input delimited component from the palette. This is a file. To read the CSV file, we need this component. So once we have the component, we need to make the property changes. So in the file name, point to the file where the file is located, and the row separator will be a new line, and in the field separator you can make it a semicolon, and here you can change based on the field separator. If it is in CSV, you can make it as comma, and for in our case it's in semicolon, so we will keep it as semicolon. And if you see our file, we have an header, so for that you keep it as first row header and skip empty rows. So we need to make the necessary changes in the T file input component. And for the Oracle DB, so this is the output component. Before loading, we need to establish the connection, so that we did using the DB connection component. So in the database, based on the database type, you select it. For example, if it is an Oracle, make it as Oracle, or if your DB is MySQL, select the MySQL thing. And in the connection type, since we are hard coding all the values in the component itself, it's built-in, and based on the DB version you can change it. If your DB is in Oracle 11, make it as Oracle 11, and so we are using the Oracle 19.3, so ours will be like Oracle 18 and above. And in connection type, you can use in service name or custom. So ours is SID, so we will keep it as Oracle SID, and the DB version is Oracle 19, and remaining things like host name, port number, database name, so everything need to fill. So once that is done, in the pre-job, so before loading the data to the database table, in the pre-job we are establishing the connection using the DB connection. And this is the first step. Whenever we run the Talend job, this pre-job will execute first. The first step is making the DB connection, and the second step is loading the data to the database table, and the third step is closing the connection. Now let's run the job to load the data, and we will verify the same data in the Oracle database table. And the record is loaded. So you see here the database connection. Table name is test, and the action on table would be create table if it does not exist, and action on data would be insert. And when you run the query from the test table, you can see all the records. Yeah, thank you friends.